everybody. So this is Dee, and I'm the founder of Dee Health and Fitness and also the creator of the program Naked Fit Online. If you don't know about me, just check it out. Go to nakedfit.online and you can book a complimentary call with myself so we can have a conversation and see how can I help you, whether it is with any online fitness stuff or in person, if you want to be part of the different activities that are a part of and it's happening in the wellness community. Okay, so today I want to talk about something that the fitness industry, it is very interesting, and I know it's shifting. Okay, it is shifting because of people like me and other colleagues that are actually moving away from shame, moving away from the fact of everything is all about having a six-pack. It is more about creating an overall well-being, a wonderful human being that feels connected to the body and it feels good. Exactly, right? And I'm sure you can connect with this. So there is one thing that I noticed that a lot of people feel shame or guilty or you know what? Yeah, I think shame and guilt is the two big emotions around what I want to say right now, and it's about tracking. Okay, so there is a reason why there's a lot of shame and guilt around that is because most people know that these choices that they're making, they're not right, and they're not contributing to their well-being, and they're not contributing to moving towards the goal or how they want to feel and be. So, but there is a second part to that. If we don't track, right, we don't know what are the things that we can improve. So, and what I mean improving is because it's not about guilt and shame. It is about what are the things what are the choices that you're making today, and what are the good things that we can bring that eventually those bad choices will go away automatically, instead of thinking, this is not good, I gotta eliminate that. So that's my technique, that's my strategy. My strategy is, instead of trying to eliminate something, instead let's bring something awesome that eventually, based on what we find out on the tracking and the journaling, then I will know what are my suggestions, so then we can counteract those bad choices. Then eventually it will eliminate by itself, so you don't have to think about it. And I will give you how I did it. In my case is, I am a huge fan of coffee. I am not against of coffee at all. However, when I used to work in IT, then the coffee was my thing. It was my morning drink. I used to work very early in the morning, so I had to be in the office at 6:30 in the morning at that point in time. So coffee was my best friend. Then I separate. That was in 2012, so I'm talking a long time ago, 10 years ago. Then I separate. I was working in the fitness world. Then as a result of my separation, I ended up going back to IT. And again, I was having early morning job, and coffee was my best friend. But what ended up happening is, at that point, big transitioning in my life, then I knew I had to change something towards my well-being. Okay, back then I was still quite decent in my health, and you know, the choices and all that kind of stuff. And but then, without knowing, I ended up making better choices. And what I did back then, without even thinking, it was, I ended up adding smoothies in the morning. I will make my smoothie. I will take it with me to work. I will have my coffee, of course, but I will bring the smoothie with me to work. Then what it turns out is, like months later, that wasn't overnight, months later, I realized that I was making my smoothie and I didn't need my coffee. And it was just happens like that without thinking. Okay? So this is an example, and this is why I'm a strong believer that you don't eliminate what you're addicted to, right? We just bring the good things that eventually it will create more balance in your system. So then you realize that you don't need those anymore and the cravings are actually going away by itself, right? So, and why I'm a huge fan of tracking. So tracking for me has been a huge, huge help. And not only about knowing what I like, what the things I'm doing good and the things I am not doing very well, it is also because it's been helping my mindset, which is exactly how I developed this journal, which you can find on Amazon. So it is very, very, very simple. So I'm going to show you one of the blank pages, okay? So what it is on one side, all I'm asking is just track, no shame, no guilt, just tracking, literally from that perspective. So water intake, poop, food, sleep, and are you exercising, are you moving? And that's it, right? Then on the other side is we're tracking successes, if there's any negative thought and how you shift that, and then gratitude. So, and then what are the things that you did for your health today, for your wealth, or towards your business or job or anything, and towards relationships. So those are the three things: health, wealth, and relationship. So this is basic, okay? So what it does is not only allow me to understand where you're at and what are the choices that you're making, it will help me to say, okay, you know what? Let's do this every day and see. And then it's all about consistency. It won't be a habit to start with, but eventually will be. And then the other part, it's all about mindset. It is all about being grateful. It is all about acknowledging the successes, and that's pretty much it. And this is going to change your life forever, okay? So the most important thing is don't do it from guilt or shame. It's just for tracking. That's it. And if you have access to someone like me, it will guide you to start implementing good stuff instead of trying to eliminate something. That is my strategy, and I strongly believe in that. I apply that with absolutely all my clients. It's not about changing or having a diet or anything like that. It is about implementing good stuff that eventually will create this chemical balance in your body. So then cravings will start going away. They will be part of your past. And then good choices, it will be part of your day that you don't even think about it. It just happens. You're like, yeah, it is good. I feel balanced. I'm not even having any cravings. So that is my message for you today. And please go to nakedfit.online, book your complimentary call, and let's have a conversation. Even if it's just a coffee chat, let's do a coffee chat. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.